Hi guys, it's Tasha and Magnus. Yep, this is not a vlog today, and obviously there was nothing up yesterday. Basically, I've been feeling a bit rubbish the last couple of days, so we've been having a couple of boring days really, and you don't want to sit and watch us being boring really. So today I thought I would bring you Magnus's 5-month update, because believe it or not, he was 5 months yesterday. Like, I don't know where this time has gone. I really don't. It seems like just yesterday I was just finding out I was pregnant, and now he's like a giant baby person. And I mean that literally. He's been in 6 to 9 month clothing for about 2 months now. Or possibly 1 month. I can't even remember. It's too long anyway. Yeah, I think he was about 3 months when he went into it. So obviously he's doing well with his size. He last weight was 18 pounds. Which is a bit crazy for a baby his age, but I'm getting him weighed again on Tuesday, and I'm predicting it's probably going to be about 20 pounds, because it seems to be at the moment he's putting on 2 pounds a month. So I think it started slowing down to kind of a normalish size, but obviously he was started off big, so of course he was going to continue on big, if that makes any sense at all. He's starting to get a bit more hair. You really can't see because it's very blonde, but yeah, he's like, especially around the back of his head, he's just getting so much. And sometimes when he wakes up in the morning, it's all tufty. Tristan won't let me buy him a hairbrush because he thinks it's really cute when it's tufty. And his eyes are definitely very blue. He's got his daddy's eyes. I'm a bit disappointed in that because I've got quite unusual eyes, and they've got like gold flecks in them, so I was kind of hoping he'd have my eyes, but no, they're pure daddies. They're very, very blue, but they've got like a little ring of kind of grey around, so they're quite unusual still. As you can probably tell by his laughing away, he's such a happy baby. Like, he'll just sit and chat away, and he's just, yeah, really chilled out, really happy. He loves the sound of his voice at the moment. He'll sit shrieking, and then you shriek back, and he'll shriek back, and then he'll start giggling, and it's just funny to watch. He is teething. You wouldn't think it, but sometimes like he'll take our fingers and basically like he'll rub them all over his gums. So apparently they're just walking, talking teethers now. I think at points you can see one coming at the top of his head. That would be a weird place for a tooth. The top of his gums, but then it seems to almost go away again. So I guess they're just kind of shifting around in his mouth, ready to pop out or something at the moment. As you can probably tell, he likes to eat our fingers. That's one of his big hobbies, and because he's starting to get teeth, it's not the least painful thing in the world. He also wants to just play with everything. As you probably just saw, he was just suddenly really fascinated with my jumper. Yesterday he was playing for about 15 minutes with the strap on his changing bag. Yeah, he's so interested in everything, and everything is just a toy to him at the moment. Like, we spent all this money on toys, and he just wants to play with the floor. My knee is one of his big loves, and eat our fingers. Eating wise, he's still on the formula. He's having 9 ounces every like 2 to 4 hours, usually about 3 at the moment. We're not quite ready obviously for solids yet, especially as we want to do baby led weaning, and so we've got like a month left, which just crazy. In a month's time he's going to be like eating, like I might be talking to you about his first meal. I still have no idea what that's going to be. I'm starting to kind of think about it now, because I don't know, that just seems kind of like a big thing, baby's first meal. So I want to make sure he's got something really nice. Motion wise, he's definitely on the move. You lie him down for a second on his back, and next he's flipped over. He's trying to crawl. Like, he'll put him up on his hands and knees and then just fall right back down again. Other times he'll be trying to like move his legs and his arms, almost like he's swimming, but obviously he hasn't quite got the coordination yet to put them together to start crawling. If you sit him down on the floor, sometimes if you let go for a couple of seconds, he will sit and then just kind of topple. So we got a lovely fun game of catch with him sometimes. He hasn't quite figured out how to roll from his front to his back, so sometimes when he's on his front we do need to rescue him because he'll get stuck. And oh, pardon you, he's definitely better with his wind. As he's burping now, I might have just come out with it. He's still got reflux, I think I mentioned the other day, but he's on Gaviscon, which seems to be helping a hell of a lot. Like, he's only been sick about 5 times since he's been on that, which was about a week or so ago. So that's good. Playing wise, he loves messy play, anything with sound. Yesterday we did some shaving foam play with him, and he got absolutely covered. And then he went in the bath, and water is another big love of his. So by the end of it, like, the 3 of us were just soaking. Anytime I give him a bath now, I'm starting to think I need to take a raincoat in with me because I just get so wet because he'll just splash everywhere. He's just such a water baby. We took him swimming at some point this month, and yeah, he just loved it. He just sat splashing everywhere and laughing, and he loves his books, which is really something I'm really glad for, because I'm a bit of a bookaholic, as you'll probably tell as you start watching my videos more. Yeah, like, his favourite one at the moment seems to be What the Ladybird Heard Next by Julia Donaldson, which is actually one of his favourites of all time. Like, he's always just settled down when we've been reading that. I've also started reading him the first Harry Potter, the illustrated edition, and he's settled down quite well with that. I think it's probably just the tone of my voice, but I want to get him started young on it because Harry Potter is like my life. As you might be able to tell in this video, he absolutely loves at the moment watching himself in things like mirrors, camera screens, because he's at that point he can't quite figure out that it's him, so he thinks there's like a mirror Magnus and a mirror Mummy, and it just confuses him, but he loves it. Sleep-wise, he's getting better. He usually goes down about 8-9 o'clock at night and tends to wake up anywhere between 6 and 9 usually. He's spent a lot of time sleeping in our bed over the 4-month sleep progression, but the last couple of nights he's actually spent the whole night in his own bed, which is great because he got really good at it. Then the sleep regression hit, then he had his jabs, so everything just kind of fell apart. But yeah, he's starting to go back in there now. He still won't go in there for naps most of the time, so he spends a lot of his naps in his bouncy chair, which is obviously not great, especially as he's going to be growing out of it soon, so we've got to really try and get him in his bed for naps, which he doesn't seem very happy about. I think he might actually be getting a bit tired now, so I'm going to go and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!